Welcome back to Studio Chatter. For years, our city has been serviced by one fire station, but that's changing now. Let's learn how that's going to work. Welcome Lieutenant Kristina Reid of the Public Safety Department to the table. Welcome.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Hi. And Kristina, Lieutenant. Tell us about that, being a lieutenant. When did that happen?
So we just reorganized about 2 years ago. They hired Ryan Baum as the deputy chief. And then about 6 months ago, they reorganized and did 6 lieutenants. So they put in 3 first, and then they went to 3 more this last couple months. So
but how long have you been there?
I've been there 22 years.
Oh my heavens.
I cannot fathom doing what you guys do. Absolutely. Like, I'm a Band-Aid mom, so like beyond that, you guys amaze me. Thank you.
Agree.
Thanks.
Yes, I agree with that.
It's actually a passion, and you have a love for it. And
I was going to say, you must like love it from the bottom of your heart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's an awesome career.
Explain to me a little bit, captain, lieutenant, chief, like what does those titles mean, or what do you do that
so
correlates
the deputy
with that?
chief, he actually is over fire, well, he will be over fire and EMS eventually. So he is our ambulance captain. They do call him deputy chief, but they start with usually 2 captains, and when they organized that a long time ago, like years ago, like 10 years ago, they started with captains as, I don't know if you remember Don Thomas.
Yes.
So he was the ambulance captain for about 10 years. And then when they reorganized, they made Ryan the deputy chief, and then they started with, they had already put us in as captains, and so they kind of started that line of, that's full-time EMS, fire EMS, and so they did captains first, and then they decided to restructure it so that when they do the 2 captains, they will be full-time positions instead of part-time positions.
So,
and so they restructured and did us lieutenants instead, and so
I don't know how you keep track of all that.
And then
so a lot of our residents think it's still volunteer fire.
Yes.
Is that a myth or is that fact?
So fire, yes, it is still volunteer.
Okay.
Strictly 100% volunteer.
Wow.
Yeah.
But EMS is not.
EMS is not. So we are still 2 agencies, which most departments in the state are not.
Okay.
So we are 2, still separate. We were volunteer until about 5 or 6 years ago, and then we went part-time. So we are part-time employees. And we run shifts from 7 in the morning till 7 at night for day shift, and 7 at night to 7 in the morning for night shift.
12-hour shifts.
So 12-hour shifts.
And then are you at the station, or are you kind of on an on-call basis?
So starting January 1, we will change that. Right now, we are 7 in the morning till 12 at night at the station, only at the bottom station, so 6-1.
Okay.
And with the opening of 6-2 on Friday, we will go 24 hours.
She said the 6-2.
6-2.
So why are
Okay.
it's station
Yeah.
61 and 62, but you're calling
Correct.
it 6162?
Yep.
What's
So
Why?
we will be station 6-1. We've always been 6-1 because that's your call number for the city.
not
So we're
61?
6, right? So we're
But it's 6-1. Will you explain why
6 days.
6? I know
So-
that, but this is a cool.
Yeah, so
Little
they
side thing.
when the state did that, they did it in city order, and so we're 6.
So Spanish Fork in Utah County, right? In the
Yes,
county,
in the county, yes.
was the 6th city to get a fire station. So
Right.
we were number 6, and so Main Street is 6-1, but now we're still in Spanish
So
Fork.
it's not
that's
61 like we have 61
No,
facilities.
no.
It's actually
Yeah.
6. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Yeah.
So Kristina,
Yeah.
we had that beautiful ribbon cutting back in September.
Correct.
And
We all thought that it was opening.
yes.
I was confused.
Yeah, it was a
What
little
happened?
confusing for
behind.
everyone.
So will you explain to everyone?
Lovely COVID put us a little far back.
okay.
So we also went down from having 3 ambulances to 2 ambulances. We had 1 totaled in the summer. So we had ordered 2 new ambulances that should have already been here. They won't even be here until January, middle of January now because of COVID, because they shut down the factories, so they weren't making them. And so now we went down to 1 ambulance at one point because we had another ambulance that just had problems. we were struggling for a few months. So, but now we are back to 3. We have one of our brand new ones here already. So we do have 3 ambulances. So that was the delay. We didn't have enough. We didn't even have enough to run out of 1 station, let alone out of 2. And then with staffing, it took us a while to staff to get that many members to be able to run out of 2 stations.
Have you
and
had to
full-time.
do any hiring?
Yeah, we've hired probably 10 to 12 members.
Oh, okay.
So that took us from about 34. We're already at 42.
Okay.
But we hired a few in between that, so we usually run about
Lots of-
30.
lots of new training
yes, but
then.
now we're.
How many
we've got-
people are volunteer versus hired?
So fire is strictly volunteer, and they've got 34 members. Ambulance department's part-time, we have 42.
And everyone's
Wow.
paid
Good.
with.
And we're
Everyone's paid
still
with the ambulance.
hiring about 3 to 4 more
Okay.
to be
But-
full.
And so how do you, I guess, how do you become an ambulance person? I don't even know what to call them.
So we're
like,
EMTs.
Are you certified?
We are
Yes.
certified
Okay.
state EMTs. You can either become a basic or an advanced in the state of Utah, and then you can also do your paramedic.
And
we
how long
aren't-
does it
we
take
are an
to acquire
advanced
that?
city, though.
Okay.
We run as an advanced agency, not as a paramedic unit yet. And
Which is
that's-
more schooling and more,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
about another year.
wow.
So
And volunteer fire
volunteer
is
fire.
just
So they
volunteer
still
fire, but you have to go through training to be a volunteer
right
for that as well,
yeah.
correct?
They do a fire 1, fire
Okay.
2 school, other training.
Because I
I'm
see
not
that
quite
sign
sure.
also.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I see that at the new 6-2.
Right.
Ooh,
I just wanted to say
6'2".
6'2". Well, I'm always,
We're
my interest
excited.
is always piqued because I'm passing those crossroads all the time, and you think of a full firehouse, you know, and I've
Right.
wondered that also. I'm like, ooh, is that like a full working firehouse? Are there
It will
like
be.
beds in
That
there,
will
people
be.
in there,
Yeah,
like, do
there
they
are.
It will
stay
be.
there? And that was so
Yeah.
awesome.
It looks so pretty. I want to tour it.
So,
It's gorgeous. You
Christina,
should come up.
Tell us about the scheduling from Main Street Fire Station to Station 6-2.
So we will run 2 ambulances during the day shift from 7 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. We will run 2 rigs, so we'll staff them fully. 1 at one station. 6-2 will be staffed 24 hours a day. So it does have sleeping quarters. It's gorgeous. It's super nice. It has anything you can dream of.
Wow.
We've actually had several people from the state, other chiefs come down and other agencies, and they're super jealous because they're like, this is gorgeous. Like,
It really is.
We literally have everything in it that we could ever
Well,
dream
from
of.
the outside, the exterior, it's breathtaking. Like, it's really beautiful.
I love the red. They did the new ambulances. I don't know if you've seen one of them. Our new one is white with the red stripes. So the new city
Oh, you're going to
colors.
have to invite
it's beautiful.
us
Yeah.
to take a
Yeah.
tour. Do you have one of the cool, like,
It's got the new strobes, the new lights.
that you
Oh, they don't have a pole.
No.
Because there's no other.
No, they don't do that anymore.
No.
Wow, did I
We
just really
wished.
date
I just
myself?
didn't know.
So what I liked about the scheduling as well is that there's not going to be 15 of you at 6-1 and another
No.
15 at 6-2. That
So-
you'll do sometime at 6-1, sometime at 6-2, then your time off, right?
Yes, so we will rotate. So we will be on 2 days, off 4, on 2 12s for day shift, on 2 12s for night shift. From day shift, they will stay 7 to 7 during the day, and then night shift will come on in station 6-2 and run 7 to 7. So that station will be fully staffed. And then at station 6-1, we will run from 7 in the morning till 10 o'clock at night. And then at that second crew at night, we just don't have the call volume from 10 to 7 in the morning to run 2 ambulances right now. So they'll go home.
That's
And then
awesome.
still be on call, but they'll just respond from home out of that second station.
And how
from
much
10 to
time
7.
do you think having Station 6-2 will cut off your time
Oh.
getting to someone on the east side? Like
Tremendous amount.
to 6
Yeah,
minutes?
easy 5 to 6 minutes. So we
Yeah.
could be out the door, a lot of times we can be out the door in 30 seconds, sometimes at night, a minute. So long enough for people to get dressed in the night, you know.
Well, about
So
a year and a
it's
half
really
ago, my husband, we thought he was having a heart attack. We actually left. I went home after Studio Chatter, walked in, he was grabbing his heart. It manifested itself as a heart attack, but it took him 9 minutes to get there. And when you think that someone's having a heart attack,
It's a long
that's
time.
a long time. And I could hear the sirens,
Sirens.
and then it quit. I'm like, are they still coming? Because do I need to run outside? Like, he's crawling out the front door. Should I let him go? But yeah, so
It will
that'll
be
Our
tremendous
city's
for our
growing,
city.
right?
Yes.
And it needs it.
Yeah, basically we will divide in half for the jurisdictional graph of which station will respond to which calls. So they
Okay.
basically pulled it from time responses and did the best for each station. So
Okay.
that we'll come out of one station if it's closer or the bottom station if it's.
So as part of your responsibility, scheduling, like, do you have to take on some of that? So is this your
Yes.
full-time gig now?
I'm not full-time yet, hoping.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
close, we hope. Right?
Awesome.
Yeah, so.
Well, thank you for educating
yeah,
us.
Yeah,
I know,
but
I
we're
feel
just
like we could go
part-time,
on and
but-
on.
I
with
know,
this.
I know. We're going to come and visit you.
Yeah,
This is
2021
super
for you guys is going to be awesome. So good luck.
Yep.
Thank
Yeah.
you. We're really grateful. We're grateful for a super awesome city council, and our officials here are amazing. So we're
Well,
super
we're
lucky.
thankful
We're
for
blessed.
you. Good
Very
luck.
good. Thank
Thank you.
Take care.
Coming up next, getting older doesn't mean that you need to slow down. Stay with us to learn more on Studio Chatter.